Guys, welcome to Athen Trey's Wrestlin Radio. This is AEW Blood and Guts review. What can I say?
Well, I thought this was going to suck, and it was better than I thought. Which doesn't mean much, I guess, but I thought it was going to be a real shit show.
Yeah, I mean, the name in itself... I
just don't like these type of matches of, like... what is it fucking called? The shit WWE does.
The War Games?
Yeah, I don't like that. I just don't like it.
Yeah, it's...
This style match.
I mean, it's a lot. I
think less people, the better.
Yeah,
that's just me.
I kind of like the Survivor Series style, the elimination match, like the 5-on-5 elimination style. They're doing those now, not on Survivor Series. They're doing them on like the Friday Night SmackDown beforehand, or like the Monday Night Raw beforehand, and not doing them on the show. Which, why you call it a Survivor Series style match and not put it on the card? Come on.
Yeah.
So we are, like I said, AEW Blood and Guts. We are in Greensboro, North Carolina. I mean, that's not even too far away, bro. We should have went to this. This one could have been the one.
Shit.
And a quick rundown on what the
Looks like there's plenty of tickets available from the crowd.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, for everything it showed, I mean, all I really saw was the cage shots and everybody around it, but it looked pretty full. All right, I'm going to give the quick rules of the match here. It's a War Game style match with two teams with 5 wrestlers. It begins with one member from each team fighting for 5 minutes, followed by alternating entries every 2 minutes based on the pre-match advantage matches until all 10 are inside. And then the Blood and Guts match begins, and victory is achieved.
So it's 2 different teams, right?
Yeah, 2 different teams. And Victory is achieved once by submission or surrender once everybody has entered. So we're going to start with the women's Blood and Guts. So Sky Blue comes out first with her theme, which she's in the Triangle of Madness with Thekla and Julia Hart.
Is that a spider chick?
Yep, it's the spider chick, and she uses her theme.
She's in this match, right? Spider chick?
The Triangle of Madness is in this match. Willow comes out with the same gear she wore at All Out last year, which was her best match. I think it's the only time I've really seen her wrestle I could care about, to be honest. Not to be rude, but nothing else to be really remembered by for her. I mean, I think she was the TBS champion for a minute, but who
Which
remembers?
Is not real.
Who remembers? You know what I mean?
That's a fake title.
I think Mercedes is the champion right now. I think, we got to talk about that later.
She's the queen of fake titles, too. None of that shit's real.
So, she comes out with that same gear for her match with Statlander. It was a Chicago street fight, and that match was pretty good. So, like I said, it's the only one I really remember. Willow has a trash can lid.
I think her thing, like positivity.
Yeah, she's supposed to be happy. You know what I mean? She's a smile kind of guy. Like hence the shirt. This spot right here was pretty cool. Willow starts by taking the earrings off. You know what I mean? No big deal. This is a big fight. Sky Blue takes off her arm gimmicks. They meet in the middle of the rings. They hit each other 20 times, by the way. Just to let you know that. They hit each other 20 times. First with barbed wire kendo sticks and trash can lid. Then with her fists. And the Willow hits a lariat. And I just wrote here the fake tweets that come up on this, dude. Like the craziest tweets you'll see ever come up on this show, bro. Like they're like AEW. I mean, it's like for real. Sure. Like dude's like, please generate good fanfare for my show tonight. So Willow starts her shine. She grabs Blue by the pigtails and gives her the Cesaro swing,
which honestly you look like shit.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a big deal. She like hyped it up like she was about to do something. Just did it one time. I mean, if you can't do it, don't do it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
This powerbomb's cool.
Willow hangs Blue on the top rope and hits a big boot off the rope. Sky Blue rolls out of the ring. Willow hit Blue with a rope-assisted face rake off the cage, powerbomb style, and then pounces her into the cage. And Willow's fired up. If she had some straps on like she normally does, she'd be taking the straps down right here. Blue's busted open, and Willow gets back in the ring, continues to shine. Willow gets Blue in the superplex position, but Blue fights back. The countdown starts, and Julia Hart is next.
Yeah, they think more blood means better match, and that's...
She's bleeding crazy here.
Yeah, already. And
I want to know, I didn't get to see her, like, she wasn't
She's
as
probably
bad
got
as
another
normal.
fucking 10, 15 minutes of just bleeding like a motherfucker.
She wasn't as bad as normal wrestlers in AEW when they gig themselves.
It's just all damn night shit like this, dude.
But, I mean, this show is blood and guts.
Yeah, I guess that's what you're
You know what I
here
mean? You were promised something. If you hear the dishwasher back
Yeah,
there,
damn,
guys, don't worry
just
about it. I just now
realized
realized
that
the dishwasher is on. So,
Hopefully, all that before is usable. So out of this match, I mean, about half of them are good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't take some of these people serious, to be honest. Like Sky Blue, Julia Hart, some of them
I can't take a
they
spotter
smile,
bitch
they laugh,
serious.
they laugh when the shit goes wrong. It's a lot for me, but I mean, I get it. It's fun. It's funny to be out there having fun with your friends, isn't it? It's fun.
It's fun.
All right.
I don't know who any of these fucking people are.
I'll tell you about them.
I got to get caught up on
I'll tell you about
AEW
them.
here.
So Sky Blue's bleeding like crazy. Hart and Blue powerbomb Willow off the ropes. So they start their attack, and Hart goes old school on Willow.
This bitch is bleeding like a fucking pig, dude. I
This
just seen
part
a
here-
clip of it.
is
Oh,
she-
that's hard. That's cool.
Yeah, she bounces her head off the ropes a couple of times, or the turnbuckle, and it looks good, actually. And then Julia, here in a second, she's going to look, her and Blue are going to look for something in these turnbuckles and these ropes, like they've hid something, and nothing's there. And they don't even pay it off. No one goes back and says anything about it. There's no payoff at the end. They just leave that alone. But they're like looking for it, and then they just take her over to the other ring and just start beating her ass in the other ring. Just yeah, never mind, I couldn't find it.
That's
See,
what I was
this is
saying.
spot.
See,
They're
this is
looking
what
for
I'm
the-
talking about. She's
Yeah, they have no idea what they're looking for here.
gonna be bleeding like this for another fucking. This is not wrestling, bro. Just because you got a damn cut on your. This is. I don't want to see this dirty shit.
They just go back over to the other ring and start beating the
Bleeding
hell
all
out of
over
Willow.
each other like a bunch of.
Well, listen, buddy, it's going to be a lot more of that for the rest of the match. So
Yeah, but it's only a few of them actually are.
yeah.
It's usually the. I don't know. These are the lesser ones.
All right, the countdown starts, and Harley Cameron is next, and she has chair in hand. She is ready to do some work.
Is this ODB?
This is ODB, who you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, came out with the chair too.
Yeah, exactly.
ODB
She came out
vibe.
with the chair, and she kind of had like a, I don't know, she had the suspenders on. It kind of gave me some Hitman vibes or something. I don't know.
What if she had a flask? See, this chick is bleeding like insane.
She's must have went coast to coast. Sky Blue must have went coast
First-
to coast on her ass.
Yeah,
Blade
we're watching
across
this
the
as
floor.
we're talking about it, and I just can't get over her.
She's bleeding
And she's
like
got
crazy.
like she's still got. She eventually she's gonna start feeling weak and shit like that.
She
Like,
needs some orange juice. Someone get Sky Blue some orange juice.
I mean, you lose that much blood, you got to be feeling like shit.
Look, she bounces that shit off her head too. Harley Cameron
You
comes
mean
out.
Tomb Raiders with the kind of the vibe, just
Laura Croft.
fat titty Tomb Raider.
What's her name?
Laura Croft? Yeah.
Boom! Look at me. I never played that game not once in my fucking life.
Yeah.
But she comes out. She's a house of fire, and she bounces chairs off heads. She's beating people's ass. But she's only had like 60 matches, I think, in total. That's what they said on the commentary. I don't remember if that's right. That could be even less than that. But that's the max, 60 matches. I can't remember.
So out of the 5 women in the ring right now, I'm gonna go with. I don't know who's the best, but I like the Tomb Raider chick the best. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, Tomb Raider,
What's her
Harley
name?
Cameron. She's good for what she does. I hate the puppet shit. We'll get into that. Yeah.
Didn't somebody else do that weird shit later on?
Not later than in the night, I don't think. But
There was some puppet shit, and I was like, "What the?" Fuck
yeah,
are
it was
we
her
doing?
puppet shit. But yeah, Cameron hits 2 stinger splashes on Blue and Hart, but is cut off before she can hit a third. Blue and Hart go for a double suplex, but is stopped by Willow after she hits them both with a double clothesline. Cameron gets Hart in the tree of woe and puts the chair in front of her, which Julia Hart holds, which I think is, I mean, we could do a little bit more work. I mean, she's literally like, hey, you could see her hands. Am I supposed to be dumb? And then Harley hits a shotgun dropkick on Hart with the chair. Sky Blue holds a trash can lid for Willow as she hits the
finally
cannonball
uses the
senton
trash
on her.
can.
And then they go into a commercial break. So in the break, Willow and Cameron hit the 10 count punches. After that, they're cut off, and Julia and Blue start their heat. Back from commercial, Willow starts her comeback with a pounce to Hart, and the clock starts, and it is Athens' favorite women's wrestler. Who is it?
That's got to be Tony Storm, right? Yeah.
Thekla.
Thekla.
It's Thekla.
Oh, you're
It's
being sarcastic. I thought
it's
we were doing Tony Storm.
Athens'
She is legit my
favorite wrestler. Thekla, the Spider Woman.
I mean, she's not a bad wrestler and stuff, but like, the spotter shit's, I think, stupid.
Yeah, I mean,
She just
Maybe
wants
something different,
an
though.
excuse to do a bunch of back bends.
yeah,
And
true.
it's fucking stupid. But that's just me.
But I mean, she.
If I was 12, I'd love it.
But she gives
But
me
I'm
like
26.
she gives me TNA vibes. I guess I told you it's Tara. It's Tara. That's what it gives me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I like Tara. Maybe I like Victoria.
She's not bad, but doesn't she have?
What's she have?
I don't really understand the teams and shit, the situation, but doesn't she have like her friends in this or
So
something?
her friends are the two that are in the ring.
Okay.
So that is the blonde one's Julia Hart, and the other one's Sky Blue,
Okay.
and they are with Thekla, the Triangle of Madness. Alone, Sky Blue and Julia Hart are the Sisters of Sin. So like it was DX, how the New Age Outlaws is Road Dogg and Billy Gunn,
Right.
and they are a part of DX. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So and yeah, I just compared Julia Hart and Sky Blue to
Yeah,
the
a little
New Age
bit
Outlaws.
insane.
So guys,
but it's okay.
sue me.
There should be somebody should see how long this match lasts after this Sky Blue chick cut her head, because it's going on a good minute, and you know she's got to be feeling like shit.
They probably have orange slices
Gushing.
in the back for her.
Orange
bro.
slices ain't gonna help that. You're about to pass out.
Staples, and you're gonna need some staples, a warm bath probably, and orange slices, bro. I could see it. But no, I don't know, maybe she's just a good bleeder. You know, in the business,
Took
is
some blood thinner before. Or
remember,
something?
remember Cena in Judgment Day 06? It's on the watch list if you haven't seen this.
No,
We're watching it, especially for John Cena's last
I
match.
mean, I
That might
may
be
have
the first
seen
one.
it before, but I don't know what you're going at. What about
Well,
it?
he wrestles JBL, which is weird. JBL has two matches with two dudes who don't normally, like, you're not known for bleeding, and then they have two matches where they have like horrible blood. Like Cena, it's Eddie at Judgment Day, I believe, and Eddie cuts his head and hits the artery in his forehead, and there's so much blood, like it's like almost sickening. And then Cena as well I can't remember exactly which match it is. It might be like a parking lot brawl or something. He gets up and or last man standing, I think it is, and he's bleeding so bad it's like pouring on the ground. It's all over his chest and face. It's like crazy. Like talk a real Crimson Mask. Like it's like back on SmackDown versus Raw when you get all the blood, bro. Like
Yeah, we should review some old ones. That'd be cool.
that's what we should do, and that's for Cena, especially for Cena's last match, bro. Coming up, that's
is this
a big
the
one.
spotter bitch?
That's Thekla. She comes out and she G's up before she goes and helps her friends, which I think is very funny. Like how she just is
She
not,
is hype, dude.
well, she's gonna G herself up. She's gonna get her shit in, bro.
Yeah,
So
look at it, fucking
big time crossbody. And she does the Athens' favorite move I wrote, which is the spider, the Bray Wyatt spider,
Yeah,
spider
dude.
spot, and
So make sure I fucking took 30 minutes to get my cosmetic bullshit on.
and she hits a spear. Then she pulls a belt off her boot and whips Willow and Harley.
Oh yeah, this was pretty fucking gnarly.
And I mean,
You
they
know-
stripe them up too. You can see after the match they are striped up.
Yeah, there's no gimmick in that.
So clock counts down, and sometimes I feel like these countdowns. I don't know if
They're spaced out.
Yeah,
like,
I think they're
weird.
spaced out a little different than what the rules are, guys. I think we need to talk about that. I'm watching this for the sports-based wrestling. I thought sports-based wrestling. Can I talk?
This bitch is whipping the hell out of them.
Yeah, the clock counts down from 10, and the next wrestler is Jamie Hayter. And
Which I do really like her.
I was about to
She's
say,
cool.
you were talking about it earlier. You do like Jamie Hayter. And to be honest, she is in the top 3 of women's wrestlers in AEW for sure.
I like her size. I like her look.
She's top 3, and she might not be even 3.
She reminds me
probably
of some
two.
bitch out of that 70s. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. But
Yeah.
she's the chick I seen at the gym and I was ready to recruit to her fake league. She was about the size of Jamie Hayter. Dude.
We need
built like her too.
need her.
Built
to-
like her.
We're starting a Fed, all right, guys. So I mean, if you want to be a part of our Fed, just please email us at the unnamedpod007 at
Nobody
gmail.com,
under
please.
6 foot.
Nobody under 6 foot. We're going for body guys only. So unless you're 6 foot, 325 pounds,
Don't even waste our time.
250 pounds.
Don't even waste
please,
your time.
Please.
Especially if you're a woman. If you ain't 250, don't even waste our time.
We're looking for ODB builds only.
Yeah,
please.
ODB.
Don't play with us. Please.
No freaking awesome Kong builds.
No awesome Kong, but the most is ODB, and the lowest we're taking.
Actually,
What are we taking? What's the lowest? A Mickey James. If you're below Mickey James, just stay at home. All right. And we're only taking 2 of you because we need 2 plucky baby faces. All right. All right. So the clock's. All right. Where am I at? So Hayter has a bag with her, and it is full of tacks. And she hits Sky, and I don't know what the idea was. It hits her immediately, and all the tacks go flying.
I thought that's what it was supposed
Yeah,
to
maybe
do.
that's it. Maybe that's what it was. But I feel like there was a cooler way you could do that. But
Like just dump them
maybe you
out.
could like unveil it. But maybe she thinks that shit's played out. I guess maybe that's why she makes her so good. Let's see, and then Hayter.
She does come in and clean house, and then it gets the kendo stick.
Yeah, she wears the Triangle of Madness out with the kendo stick and the trash can lid. And Hayter hits Thekla with a modified glam slam into the tax and starts whipping her with her own belt. Man, the disrespect. And then the clock starts. And guess who's next? It's Megan Bayne.
Where is she from?
She's probably from Ohio or something, bro. She's from
See
like
where she's
Idaho.
from.
She's a potato. Let me see this girl.
She looks like she's from fucking New Mexico.
She's American. She is from Connecticut. Damn. She's from Connecticut.
The Tannis, Connecticut.
She probably knows Vince McMahon.
No, if she don't, she'd have a bigger role.
Megan Bayne is next. She's accompanied by an injured Penelope Ford who was supposed to be in this match, but injured her shoulder, I think, in a match. Forgot. I mean, to be honest, I didn't forget. I just don't know. Bayne immediately Claymore's Hayter, and I wrote Drew McIntyre would like a word. She hits a Claymore immediately. Bayne tries a double clothesline, both Willow and Harley, but only Willow takes the bump. Harley hesitates but hits the ropes for a crossbody.
Huge.
Bayne catches her and hits a fall-away slam.
Megan Bayne is 5'11".
She's a big old lady. She's 27. Willow and Harley are in opposite corners, and Bayne hits them both with stinger splashes, and then Irish whips Harley into Willow's corner.
This chick is looking eye to eye with us, if you think about it.
She would whoop our ass, bro.
Yeah.
Bayne hits a third and final splash, but then barely gets them both over without landing. Oh, man, she does a double suplex, and it almost crushes her head, bro. She does a double suplex to Harley.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, damn, she barely got those girls over.
For her build, for me, needs a little bit more muscle.
Needs a little bit more muscle, and then what you're telling me, she's going to be a top gal in the biz, or what?
Her face is pretty effed, but yeah.
Damn, are you saying?
No, I think if she's got the size for it, and then I think either way she looks like she's a wrestler.
She's a beast. She's a beast. We'll see how she gets.
But I think a little steroids will help her out.
What she gets on gear?
Just a little bit.
Pump some gas in her ass. Let's call
make
Vince.
her look a little bit more like Jay Carlisle. Just chisel her
just
up
a little bit. Maybe I think all that might be. Never mind.
Fake implants.
Yeah, maybe.
This seems pretty crazy.
So Hayter and Bayne trade blows, but Bayne gets the better of the exchange. Cameron hits Megan with the trash can lid, and Bayne no-sells it. Big "you fucked up" chance right here. Bayne body slams Harley on the lid, and the countdown starts. Chris Statlander is next. Go ahead.
Is that the champion?
That's the champion.
Yeah.
What do you think?
She's got the damn. Her daddy's Quagmire, dude.
Is that what?
She's got a chin from a block away, dude. But she's she did come in hot with the belt, like just.
I loved that she had the belt on.
Yeah, like crossbody with the belt or whatever.
I wrote all that down. I said she came out with the kendo stick in hand, and when the cage opens, Penelope Ford hands Megan Bayne the chair. Bayne throws it off of Jamie Hayter's face. Did you see that spot? She's sitting there with the trash can lid covering her face.
Shots to the head throughout the night.
I thought that was nice. So I mean, guys, when you do it safe, do it. But I mean,
they don't do a lot of that, like head, like chair to the head stuff a lot. There is one later.
There's a nice one later.
We'll get to it, I guess.
So Stat comes out clearing the field with a stick and hits Blue and Hart with a double back elbow off the ropes. Then presses Thekla into the cage. Hits Megan Bayne with a Blue Thunder Bomb on the chair. And then hits her with the Swagger Bomb. Word to Jack Swagger, bro. She's a big Jack. She's Chris Statlander, average 2010 SmackDown fan, bro. She's just an average Jack Swagger fan.
Dude, I liked his moves.
She hit a Swagger Bomb.
That finisher was sick. I thought it was always dope. But then the one where he'd run into the corner and bounce off the ropes and body splash.
That's it. That's what she did. That's the Swagger Bomb.
Oh, I was thinking
he does the gut wrench power bomb.
Yeah, I thought he called that the Swagger Bomb.
No, the Swagger Bomb's where he goes in the corner and does that splash.
That is? Yeah. Okay. What do you call Did you just call it a gut
wrench power bomb? Is what JR would call it. He was JR's guy because he was from Oklahoma. You know that? Big time.
Widowy.
Maybe she's got.
Lisp. Yeah, a little bit of a lisp.
He did, bro. The American. Remember that? Average 2010 SmackDown enjoyment.
He was cool.
Okay, so Stat takes the title off and poses, and she did all that with the title on. That was sick. I can't lie. You don't see that often. So Stat and Willow haven't interacted since the Chicago Street Fight All Out in 2024. They do some awkward spot where they don't know if they're going to shake hands or not. And then Bayne takes advantage of the situation, pushes Willow into Statlander. Stat and Bayne stare each other down and trade blows as they head into the commercial break. Coming back from the break, Bayne and Cameron are scaling the cage when Cameron bounces Bayne's head off the steel and Bayne falls off, takes a huge bump. Cameron hits a crossbody on the heels off the cage. Wow. Let's go Harley Cameron, dude. Countdown starts, and it's Mercedes Moné. She walks to the bottom of the ramp where it's revealed.
She must have like sucked up Tony Khan. Or
She has all the titles, but she walks down to the bottom of the ramp where it is revealed that Monet has a table set up outside the cage with all of the championships, accompanied with some champagne, which is guarded by 3 of the finest job guys. Monet gets in and is taking everyone out, and she's over. I mean, in Greensboro, North Carolina, there's big CEO chants.
Where's she from?
Boston.
She's just over, I guess.
She's from Boston. So she hits. I mean,
they're making her
what?
Something she's not.
She wasn't even the best at the
She's got a bunch of trash titles.
Guys, I was watching. I was in the dark times. I think Athen peeked in a little bit, and he didn't like what
I have
he
no
saw.
clue who she is. I just know that, like...
Did you watch anything when she was Sasha Banks?
Okay, yeah. I didn't know it was the same person.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're like... She's supposed to be, like, the most decorated women's wrestler ever, but all of her titles are just, like, gimmick titles.
And some of them are like the Owen Hart tournament
gimmick
championship,
titles.
which aren't even like... That's not even the actual championship. You can't defend that title.
They just gave, like, some poor company 2 G's to take their title.
Their title, and listen, take it hostage... And then she's not going to come back, and she's not going to. Maybe she does.
She'll give it up.
Do you think she'll probably just relinquish it though? She won't come back and lose.
They're just going to give you your title back. She might not ever give it up. Actually, she might keep this shit going forever. That's all she's got.
I think she's trying to build back up to a big WWE run, like everybody does. But
Tony Khan's not going to let that happen.
Tony Khan isn't going to allow that, and this is that spot I was talking.
They're paying
about.
her a fuck ton of money too. Look how much she makes.
I think she's the highest paid women's
Look how
wrestler.
much she makes, dude. She's
Guys,
making a fuck ton of money, dude. Why would you leave?
Let's look this up.
Why would you leave? They're making you one of the greatest women's wrestler of all time through gimmick bullshit, which is, I guess it's all gimmick bullshit if you think about it, but you know what I mean? Like, not prestigious titles, I guess, is what you would say.
She gets paid $3 million a year. Salary of $3 million.
You could type in like her current contract maybe, but I don't know. Either way, yeah, she gets all this money. And they're making you the shit. Would you leave?
I mean,
it's like the saying of a small fish in a.
Let's see what Rhea Ripley's is.
Some kind of fish in a pond or something like that.
So yeah, hers is three a year.
$3 million a year.
And then Rhea Ripley's base salary would be $350,000.
Yeah.
So
you're making.
And obviously, but merchandise, she's probably making $1 million a month in merchandise.
And then Tony Khan just giving you probably extra money because he's...
Rhea Ripley probably makes so much money in merchandise. $1 million is probably a super inflated number, obviously, but maybe seriously like $200,000, $100,000 a month.
Then autographs and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Making appearances. But either way, still.
So...
I don't know
if I see the value in that either.
I wouldn't leave.
But you're right.
You're going to leave to get paid less to probably be treated less.
Works 1 time, 2 times a month, 3 times a month, maybe. You know,
well, you're not Samoan, so you're not going to get any fucking time. Maybe she comes in with a big tribal tattoo on her fucking shoulder.
Athen loves the Bloodline Wrestling Federation.
Hell no, I fucking hate all that bullshit. This is pretty sick though. The tombstone she tried to go for in the title.
She hits the Tornado DDT on Statlander on the championship, which I thought was nice. That's that spot there. And then and she poses with the title ahead of their match at Full Gear. We'll be reviewing that.
You know she's going to win it.
I think she will win
she's
the title.
I think
she will, sadly. So, Monet leaves the cage after this, which at this point I was like, you're just allowed to walk out of here?
She can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Seriously.
That doesn't make even any sense because later homeboy's got to come in with bolt cutters.
Exactly. Right? It just makes it no fucking sense. Like, bro, you just walk out of the cage.
So I'm going to bring all my titles in here, bitch.
Yeah, she walks outside and gets all of her titles to use so the heels can use them as weapons. And the heels start beating down the faces with the titles when the countdown starts. And it is Mina Shirakawa. And her theme song, bro, is that, oh my God. It's so funny.
It's insane to me that everybody's not even in the match yet.
I know. I hate that they do like this, and you can't even see him. Like I don't know. I like
this chick's went from bleeding to just dried blood on her head. That's how long it's been.
She's been there. I mean, I'd say probably now at this point 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Been bleeding. So Mina Shirakawa has a barbed wire baseball bat. She throws the bat at Bane, which Bane catches. But Mina hits a dropkick on her, and the bat goes flying. Mina clears the field with an assist from Statlander, and they both do the Mina emote, which is just the Eddie Guerrero shaking your chest because she has the tits. That's her gimmick. She's tits. The countdown starts, and it is Marina Shafir. And I wrote, is her theme song Pusha T? Let's look this up. Is her theme song Rich Lotta? So Rich Lotta is doing his best impression of Pusha T in this.
I don't even know who that is either.
I heard this. I was like, is this Pusha T? And no, it is not. So,
everybody that comes in has got to have their like heat shine moment.
Everybody has to have. That's like it's like a rumble almost. It's like the same kind of mechanics where everybody when you come in and you have to have your moment.
You got to clear the ring.
Exactly. So Stat tries to meet Shafir at the door, but Shafir drags her out of the cage and Irish whips her into the barricade. Marina looks around ringside before unveiling a hidden bed of nails.
Yeah, another part I thought was just fucking
next to the
stupid.
commentary.
I thought it was so stupid. Also, how do you hide a giant fucking bed of nails? This is ridiculous.
They were hiding the bed of nails, man. I mean, you never seen a bed of nails on ringside?
I've never even seen a fucking bed of nails, dude. Like, who even... Who's like, yeah, let's bring in a bed of nails? They probably got that from John Moxley. He had just one laying around beside his fucking heroin.
I mean, have you seen that spot where he takes it?
He's a dirty bastard, too.
How he doesn't have tetanus, I don't know.
He does, for sure. You know they're spreading shit all over the place. That's what even if you don't have anything, you don't want people's blood all over you.
I can't, yeah. I mean,
and he loves it.
I also love that you have to roll around in this blood. If you wrestle on this show after this, you have to roll around in the blood.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So Stat goes for a body slam on Shafir, but she rolls off, kicks Stat in the chest, and Statlander takes a flat back bump right into a bed of nails. So, I mean, that is what it is. There's no other way to put it. It looks pretty gross. Nothing like that Moxley spot with the spiked bat. Have you seen that? That's tragic.
I don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Athens not a big deathmatch guy.
I just think it's just ridiculous. It's a clown show. I mean, I'll watch it.
Show.
I'll watch it, but then they try to be like taken seriously. I'm not taking you fucking seriously.
Yeah, I know. Some people think it's like Rodder. I mean, yeah, I understand. But I mean,
it takes zero talent to be thrown through a fucking
I would hate
glass.
to get some blood on me from some fucking fat dude who works at like a Kroger.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it just reminds me of some corny bullshit.
We need to go to one and we need to film your reactions. Yeah, maybe you guys.
No, I mean in person, I bet it's sick. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be like, yeah, let's give them a WWE contract. Let's maybe give them a fucking hot dog, a pack of smokes, maybe a joint, and send them on their way.
Maybe we should put them in a whole federation. Maybe they should come to
Athen
Trey's Wrestling Federation, and they should come wrestle for us.
Oh, I don't want no liability shit going on, dude.
Come wrestle for us. We'll pay you. I can get some pizza. I got to hook up on some Pizza Hut pizza, guys. I mean, just saying.
I got some. Actually, no, I ain't got nothing for you, dude.
So Shafir enters the ring, judo flips Hayter 3 times, and
she has like an MMA gimmick. I'm assuming.
she's a part of the 4 horsewomen of MMA.
Yeah, then she takes her fucking socks and shoes off, which was stupid.
She is a shooter, bro. She's a shooter.
Look at them damn mangas on.
She thinks she's Solo Sikoa, bro. I wish he still didn't wear no shoes. I want to see them toes. So Shafir enters the ring, judo flips Hayter 3 times.
Oh, this bitch thinks she's Ronda Rousey, dude.
She's like best friends with Ronda Rousey, apparently.
Yeah, dude. She thinks she is.
So the last countdown starts, and the next wrestler is actually Athens' favorite women's wrestler.
The greatest of all time.
And it is Toni
Honestly,
Storm.
I hated the outfit tonight, though.
I kind of love the coveralls. I like that it...
Yeah, well, as a fan...
Her signature, like, extreme look.
Yeah, well, as a fan, I want to see that.
Well, as a fan, I get it. Of course, it's a fan, respectfully.
I mean, I like her wrestling as well and on her on the mic, but also...
Yeah.
Come on, Lee. I mean, she can still see that thing shake.
Respectfully, Toni Storm.
Shout out to Toni Storm, yeah.
Respectfully, shout out. So she hits...
She got them pearls with her today.
She has the pearls, and she hits all of them with the pearls.
They just now locked it back, so that's why.
Yep. Exactly. Now everything's I guess that kind of explains it that now Blood and Guts officially begins, and now everything is locked. So
this bitch no sells the fucking.
Yeah. Toni hits Marina, but she no sells, kicks Toni in the gut. The heels take the advantage. In the corner, Toni's wrapping her fists, and she somehow has the bucket. Did she bring the bucket of champagne with her? I think she might have.
Inside, she brought it in with her.
So she brings the bucket of champagne in. And she smashes the bottle in the bucket. And she takes the tape that she wrapped her fists in, and she digs her fists, smashes her fists into the glass. So now she has glass on her fist.
She's fucking Liam Neeson.
She's a badass, is what she is. She hits Shafir first with the glass knuckles, then Megan Bayne. Storm and Mina hit double hip attacks on both Bayne and Shafir in the corners. At this point, it's complete anarchy, and almost everyone's bleeding as we head into this match's last commercial break. Back from the commercial break, Sky Blue is scaling the cage with a table set up. Hayter follows her up and bounces Blue's head off the cage. Hayter gets her in a powerbomb position and hits Blue with the jackknife on the table, but the table doesn't give, man. And this is going to be a reoccurring theme here in a second. So Hayter decides she's going through this fucking table. This is going to happen.
Yeah, I was waiting for the last match. They must have fucking got these tables.
No pre-cut, baby. They said these are
they got these from the high school down the road or something.
These are the stiffest tables ever. And I just forgot.
Solid ass tables.
I just forgot about that because you just now mentioned that it happens later in the show. But yeah,
they almost kill it. It reminds me of damn Vince McMahon. Shane McMahon tables. Getting slammed against the glass like it won't break.
These must be mahogany, baby.
Dude,
or oak.
They are some solid ass real tables.
That's crazy. No composite shit in AEW, bro. They don't play those games. So Hayter decides she's going to go through it, hits a big ass elbow off the turnbuckle. The table doesn't break. What the fuck?
No, and she's big as hell.
She is
not
big.
Like,
not bad, but like
not like in a weird way or nothing like.
But that's like probably 300 pounds, 400 pounds of force.
Yeah, a solid woman.
Because she's like 100 pounds. I mean, force. Well, come on.
I mean,
man. I'm not a scientist.
Stronger tables than I have for a kitchen table. Dude.
So insane.
They look like gimmick tables.
They do.
They look like the normal tables, but
nah, son, they playing real shit over there.
They found those in a closet there or something in the damn staff room.
So the crowd chants one more time for this table to break, but before Hayter can even think about it, Thekla and Hart meet Hayter at the top and double superplex her to the mat. Mercedes starts her heat, kisses Tony, and then hits the Monet Maker on her, and then hits Stat with a backstabber. Then, now this part right here, Harley Cameron pulls out a fucking puppet.
I don't get it.
She pulls out a fucking puppet, man. Mercedes rips the puppet off Harley's hand to reveal that Harley has been wearing brass knuckles under the puppet. And she clocks Mercedes.
What's it matter? There's no fucking rules.
No rules, but she reveals that she wants to be dark. She's a theater kid.
What's it matter, dude?
She wants to be dramatic about it. Let her have her moment, man. She's fucking Laura Croft. Okay?
Yeah, she is Laura Croft with them fat tits, but use your tits. Use them mommy milkers, dude.
A Hart cuts off Cameron with a STO, and the Hills take advantage. Hart and Thekla head through the holes in the trusses of the cage and go to the outside. They steal the key from the ref. These dirty Hills, man. They are fucking bastards.
This just lasted way too long already.
They steal the key from the ref. Then they take it from around his neck. It was on a lanyard. Mercedes tells Hart to unlock the cage, but as soon as she does, Hayter tries to stop Monet. She's a good gal. She's trying to help her team out. Mercedes, too quick, though, throws Hayter down the steps, and this is a nasty bump. When it comes up here in a second, I'll point it out, but it's a nasty-ass bump down them steps. For the love of the game, dude, Jamie Hayter, you're right. She is a beast.
She is, dude.
So then Mercedes throws Harley down the steps. It's not so bad. She saves herself. And then she throws Stat down the steps, and she takes a damn thud. That's the only way I could describe that bump was thud. Then Thekla double spears Hayter and Harley on the outside. Bane tried to exit, but Stat slams the door in her face.
Have we even got to the glass foot spot? Do you remember that? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, it's the end. That's the last thing.
The glass foot spot at the end? That's insane.
Hart and Thekla try to stop Stat from getting to Monet, but she double face busters them into the cage. Mercedes tries to escape up the cage, but Stat meets her there, picking the ankle. Stat pulls Monet's leg through the truss and does a knee bar with her leg wrapped in steel. Monet kicks her way out of the hold and climbs on top of Stat. Stat counters by falling backwards through Monet's championship table, where now the job gods are gone. They're missing. They're missing in action.
Yeah, they just disappeared.
Both women are done. They're not coming back, bro. They went to the table, GG. Back in the ring, Tony has the shoe she used in the rivalry with Mariah May, digging it into all the women's heads. Tony takes the bucket of broken glass and dumps it in the center of the ring. Her and Mina grab Shafir and double DDT her on the glass. Tony grabs a mirror from under the ring, puts it in Marina's lap, who's seated in the corner.
I forgot about that shit, too.
Storm is going for the stink face, but Shafir throws the glass mirror into Tony's head, and it shatters all over the face, all over the ring.
It was pretty cool.
Pretty good visual. Mina's in disbelief, but there's no time to act because Willow hits Megan Bane.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I thought something was really cool. I thought that was going to be used in the match. The lights on the side of the cage. Did you notice that?
No, what's the lights?
Back up just a little bit. Do you see right there? You can see him.
I see.
You can really see good. I liked it.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before either. So
the lighting in this match is great. Like they do this match well, and I think they've got better over the years because I feel like last year's or the years before when they had Kota Ibushi as the surprise, mid. Like they couldn't even see the match. But Willow superplexes Megan Bayne in the middle of the two rings. Mina takes the barbed wire bat she introduced and takes it to Bayne's leg. She puts Bayne in the figure 4, puts the bat where the legs intertwine. Megan Bayne is going to tap. Marina digs her foot in the broken glass, kicks Mina in the chest, and she breaks the hold. The Triangle of Madness hold Tony down to watch as Marina starts to beat down on Mina. Marina judo throws Mina into the glass before turning her over and choking her, and Megan Bayne takes Mercedes Moné's TBS championship that had been brought in earlier and begins to whip Mina with it.
Right here.
So Bayne hits Mina 3 times as Tony screams. Bayne hits Mina a 4th time. It's Tony's seen enough. She surrenders to save her friend. The bell rings, and they release Tony. Tony goes straight for Marina, who still has the choke on Mina. Tony kicks her a few times before the Triangle of Madness and Bayne beat down Tony. Marina releases the choke. Tony lays on top of Mina to protect her. Defeated, beaten, as the heels stand tall. This match was 46 minutes.
Yeah.
9 seconds.
Way too damn long.
What do you think? I mean, honestly,
I thought it was going to be ass, and it was way better than I thought. But I still don't like these long-ass matches with a bunch of people in them.
I mean, for a show that had 3 matches, I mean, I can't really hate. You know what I mean? It's 46 minutes. This match needed it, to be honest. I mean, you could have went maybe 5 minutes shorter, but I mean, everybody got their shit in. You can't say nobody got their shit in, you know? Everybody looks better, I guess, in this company after this match. So it's shown in the back that the Don Callis family is attacking Jurassic Express in the parking lot. The Young Bucks walk out of Don Callis' trailer with Don and Okada. Josh Alexander, who's holding a beat-up Jungle Boy, says that the Jurassic Express sent a message to the Bucks last week. So this week, they're sending a message back. Don Callis says that Kenny Omega will be on the Go Home Dynamite next week, and Callis vows to send a message to Kenny by having the Bucks join the Don Callis family next week on Dynamite. God, I'm a promo guy. Okay. The Bucks are conflicted. There's a lower third for Kenny Omega and Jurassic Express versus Josh Alexander and the Young Bucks in a $1 million match at Full Gear.
That one, again, with the money.
You don't think that they're going to actually give them $1 million?
Brother, they don't got $1 million to fucking give.
Well, guys, we'll see.
Look at this bitch just gimmicked out of her mind back there.
I think you should give me a little bit of money for watching that fucking segment. What do you think?
I don't watch these corny-ass segments usually.
Up next on the card, guys, Hangman Adam Page versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Falls count anywhere. The champion Hangman enters first to a solid ovation. Page's ribs are taped after Hobbs' world's most dangerous slam last week off the stage.
Also, it's a little bit disrespectful.
Gimmick. Huh? It's gimmick infringement, but I think that's his boy. I think that's Marty.
No, they should just call it the world's strongest slam. I mean, it's still a cool name, but
what do I know?
I feel like pay homage. Why not? I've never seen Powerhouse Hobbs until this match, but I like him.
This match right here is Falls Count Anywhere, obviously. Cowboy shit chance as the two face off. Hobbs immediately rips off the top turnbuckle pad in the corner with complete ease. Hangman tries to respond by ripping his top turnbuckle off, and it's not that easy. He thinks it's going to be that easy. No, buddy, it's not.
You're not a giant.
You're not a giant badass, dude.
Yeah.
And what were you going to say?
No, I'm going to skip over that part. But
so they exchange blows to start, and Hangman takes the advantage. Hangman hits Hobbs 11 times before Hobbs counters and gets Page into power slam position. Goes for snake eyes on the exposed turnbuckle. Hangman slips off, almost pushes Hobbs into the steel, but he catches himself. Page runs at Hobbs to splash him to the corner. Hobbs steps out of the way, almost sending Hangman into the turnbuckle. But Page catches himself, so that nice little exchange spot there. Hobbs is trying to force Hangman's head into the exposed metal. Hangman elbows Hobbs in the gut. Hobbs tries to cut Hangman off by sending Page into the ropes. Page holds on. Hobbs runs at Page, and Hangman dumps him over the top. Page hits 2 corner clotheslines on Hobbs from each corner, and he's still up, man.
Dude, I don't remember much about this match besides the outside stuff.
Hobbs is still up. It's a short match, too. And
switch up to pace.
Hangman goes to the top, but Hobbs runs at the ropes to knock him off. Page jumps over and rolls through with some momentum. Page charges at Hobbs, but Hobbs is too big. It looks like Hangman hit a brick wall. Runs right at him, just takes a huge back bump. Looked great. Page is on the ground selling as Hobbs rips the bandages from Hangman's ribs.
This is random. I'm sorry, but we're watching this as he's talking, right? One thing I do like that AEW does is the record.
Yeah, where they tell you their yearly record is kind of nice. They reset it every year. Too.
I didn't know that, but just the record school.
They used to.
It gives like just a little more authenticity.
They were
authentic vibe. I guess.
Yeah, they were sports-based wrestling to start, and they've kind of,
moved away from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I like the record thing. Keep that. It's cool.
So Hangman rolls out and Hobbs follows him. Hobbs drives Page's midsection into the apron and the barricade. Hobbs sends Page in the ring, takes a second to gloat to the audience. With Hobbs distracted and his back turned, Hangman house show dives off camera, onto Hobbs on the outside. Hangman takes time to say what's up to West Side Gun on the outside. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I know that he is a rapper. I don't really like his music that much. I know he uses a lot of
he's an artsy guy.
Wrestling on his album covers, I think. But I don't really like his music. Yeah, well,
I have some of his songs, I can't lie. But he is going through some things with the WWE. They kicked him out of his show recently, apparently.
What was he doing?
Just sitting there. Maybe it's because he
just sitting there.
Apparently, that's what he says. Listen, guys, they
never own up to it.
I mean,
cut that.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. He says it's because they don't want to see a young black man win.
Is that what they? Really?
I think that's exactly what he said.
What's that?
I'll put the quote up here.
Mean?
But
that makes no sense. Well, I mean, kind of does. Actually.
Sometimes I feel like that. They didn't want to see a young black man win.
I do. I mean, it kind of does make sense in wrestling.
So, Hangman tries to dump Hobbs over the barricade, but Hobbs stops him. Hobbs drags Hangman around ringside, continues the beat down.
The crowd fighting is nice. It hits a sick moonsault here in a minute.
Yeah, and I like that they didn't do it too much either. They got out. They got out quick.
It was simple.
So,
I'm surprised them deranged fans don't just fucking go crazy.
Sometimes you'll see some people get fired up, man, and I kind of miss that about wrestling. You don't see that much. Everybody's scared to get fucking arrested. Guys, show me some fire. Show me some fucking rage.
Slap somebody.
No, just kidding, guys. It's a bit. Listen. Is it? So Hobbs drags Hangman around ringside and continues the beat down. Hobbs positions the steps.
The only people with passion anymore is the ones.
Exactly. Well, I think there was an AEW guy who had a couple people strung up in the basement. Was on the news a couple weeks ago.
And I think he was getting checks from them or something. They all were on disability. Or
yeah, guys, listen.
He literally found 3 people that was on disability.
That's crazy, bro.
Sent to him.
What a demon. What a demon.
And then just tied him up in his basement.
Well,
anything but clocking in, right?
Anything but bagging the fries.
Fuck.
Hobbs positioned the steps and sits Hangman's back against them when he decides it's cannonball time. He's going to hit a cannonball senton. Hangman barely moves out of the way in time, and Hobbs crashes into the steps. Hobbs uses the steps to pull himself up. Page notices this, uses the steps for a vaulting cross body, but Hobbs is too big, man. Catches Page.
Do you think his Page's boots are gimmicked, or do you think those are legit cowboy boots?
They definitely gimmick the heel, probably.
Make them, they're actually wrestling boots that look like cowboy boots.
For sure.
Or are they just straight up cowboy boots?
They for sure gimmick the heel and probably, the toe, I bet. I bet they were
because Lex Luger back in the day tried wearing cowboy boots in the ring, and he said that they was slipping all over the place.
Yeah, no, for sure. At this stage especially, because he's got custom tailors, I'm sure those are gimmick. I'm sure almost everything you see is gimmick. I would think.
They definitely tailored to him, I guess. And
Hobbs slams Page on the apron first, then the announce desk, and tells Tony this is all his fault. He tells Tony Schiavone this is all his fault because of what they did on Dynamite a couple of weeks ago, where he helped Hangman attack them. Hobbs still has a hold of Hangman, marches up the steel steps, sets up that he set up earlier, and the world's most dangerous slam down onto the steps, bro. So big dog hitting the big world's most dangerous slam on Page on these steel steps. It looks brutal, man. I can't lie. He does everything kind of with some vicious. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's pretty. I like him.
I don't understand why you don't push this guy, but it is what it is.
Well, I can see why they probably don't. I wouldn't do it, but I know why he's probably not, because he's a racist fuck, I'd say.
Yeah, true.
Well, no, I guess not, because he's fucking really in love with Mercedes Moné.
He is a big Mercedes Moné mark, so
I don't know why. I guess it's his golden ticket, I guess.
Listen.
It is one of the best. I don't know, Toni Storm's so good. I like this.
She is good. So Hobbs talks some shit into the break. He's asking Hangman if he prayed today. That I thought was pretty hard. You don't hear much talking shit in between the moves, guys. Give me more of that. Make me care. I mean, that's all I want. During the break, Hobbs continues to target the midsection, sends him back into the ring. Back from the break, Hobbs sends Page into the corner with the exposed turnbuckle ribs first, then hits a power slam into the center of the ring.
The biggest steel steps you've ever fucking seen.
Those are some big
They
bitches,
don't
ain't
even.
they?
They're the ones that don't separate. It's
Yeah,
just
no.
one giant steel step, which is ridiculous.
I mean, those have to be at least a little bit heavier
Yeah.
than the other steps for sure. But I mean, I'm no problem for this big son of a bitch, right?
Yeah, dude.
Hobbs throws Hangman out of the ring, gets him on the announce table. Hobbs almost Randy Orton's himself. So there's this clip of Randy Orton. He gets on the announce table with a guy, and his leg falls through like where the monitors stay. Mm-hmm. And Hobbs does that, but he saves himself better than Randy did. He has Page set up for a pile driver, but Hangman big back body drops him off the announce table.
Remember when Undertaker and somebody got up on the...
And just collapsed.
Yeah,
Dude,
under their
embarrassing.
fucking weight.
Oh, my God, just so embarrassing. Hobbs bounces after he gets thrown off the announce table. Bounces terribly, bro. Like, it looks like nasty. Page clotheslines Hobbs over the barricade, and they brawl through the fans. Hangman climbs up the railing right above the floor seats and takes a fan's beer, downs it.
That was cool, too.
Then proceeds to moonsault directly
Yep,
on Powerhouse
that was
Hobbs'
dope.
head. Hobbs tries to walk it off, but Hangman's on his trail.
But also, that beer was probably $14.
Yeah, I would be pissed. Let me get the refund on that. I need that.
I'm keeping the cup at least.
I'm keeping the cup and we're selling it on eBay, bro.
Yeah, it's got Adam Page's saliva on
I'm
it.
gonna clone him, bro. I'm cloning him.
Yeah.
Hangman climbs the barricade and hits Hobbs double axe handle. Hobbs is still up. Hangman goes for a dead eye but can't because of the ribs. Hangman bounces a trash can off Hobbs' head, but he still doesn't take a bump. Hangman finally is going to charge at Hobbs. Hobbs picks up Hangman, Triple H style spine buster through a table set up on.
I thought about Batista.
Really?
Yeah.
That look because he doesn't look more like Batista just being big, but that spine buster, crispy spine buster, bro. That's what I need. I need more of that.
Batista used to do a spine buster too. Though.
Who'd he get it from?
I don't know. I just
He got it from
remember him
Triple
doing
H,
it.
bro. He got it from Triple H. Triple H get it from? Arn Anderson. And who'd Arn Anderson get it from? I don't know. Powerhouse Hobbs carries Page up the steps into the fans and takes Page into the first row above the breezeway. Hobbs teases hitting the world's most dangerous slam off the breezeway, but Hangman counters. Page gets some space by hitting 3 short arm lariats on Hobbs. Starts to walk a few feet up the steps. Hobbs is over the railing above the breezeway, stun locked, as Hangman removes his right boot and gets a running start and smashes the heel of the boot straight into Hobbs' head. Hobbs takes a big back bump off the breezeway to a table that's been set up below with some pyro rigged under it. The arena lights flicker for some effect. It's a pretty impressive spot. If I was like, I was kind of impressed. I mean, what am I saying? Hangman emotes, then starts to climb down to the floor to cover Hobbs. 1, 2, 3. Hangman wins ahead of his title defense against Samoa Joe at Full Gear. This match was 14 minutes and 8 seconds.
Didn't Samoa Joe just lose the other night
Samoa Joe just lost
in a big pay-per-view spot?
to Hangman, and he gets another match. Guys, what's so simple about what's so hard about that?
Why are we doing this again?
Guys, what is so hard about that? Why do
It's
you
the
not
same shit over and over again.
I swear to God, though. I mean, what in the world? The world may never know, right? Tony Khan won't let anybody else book, so you're done. You're gonna get what he gives you. All right. Up next,
When is that? Is that this year still?
that's Full Gear. Yeah, Full Gear is 2022 or 2022.
2022. Holy shit. We're time
It's
traveling.
November 22nd. So it is on the date of recording this, 7 days away. Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Okay. So up next is the Ricky Steamboat FTR angle with the Brodito run in.
Yeah, that was fucking weird, huh?
Yeah, a little bit weird. Seemed like there was supposed to be something else there,
Well,
but maybe, I don't
Ric
know.
Flair was supposed to be there.
Was he supposed to? Did you see something about it?
Yeah, I seen a thing like afterwards that Ric Flair was supposed to be there. And I think they said that he was supposed to be there. In it.
Oh, maybe they did. I wasn't
In
listening
the,
to
in
be
the very
honest.
beginning, he was like, Ric Flair was supposed to be here, but due to medical reasons, he couldn't be here. But I don't know if it really was medical reasons. I don't know if he just didn't show up.
Damn,
But they have somebody else come out, which is what.
wasn't he shitting himself in bars a couple months ago?
Yeah, I mean, when you get drunk,
True.
we've all been there and drunk.
Been there, done
Who's
that. Been there, done
now?
that. Tony Schiavone's in the ring. He says that they are in Greensboro Coliseum. And tonight they have someone who had made this venue so special. They bring out Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Knoxville native.
I thought he was dead.
The Dragon? You thought he was dead?
I did think.
Do you remember when his match against Jericho in 2009? He was like a little older too at the time.
I don't remember that.
Banger. It's a must watch. Add it to the list. So Tony puts over Ricky like he needs it, you know.
You just made the list.
Yeah, dude, bring back. I mean, never mind. He's coming back. Ricky puts over the TBS first, and the guy with an AI poster out in the crowd. Ricky talks about Ric Flair and starts to tell a story, and I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. This is going to be – I'll just watch a 50-fucking-minute match, you know what I mean? I love Ricky. I mean, yeah, respect to Ricky the Dragon, but damn, I'm like, I'm just trying to see this last match. Let's go. So Ricky talks about how Ric Flair vouched for him to get in the business, but it's interrupted by FTR and Stokely Hathaway.
Which nobody knows who those people are, and it's a disrespect to a legend.
I mean,
true. Be real. Like, why would y'all pick these two homeless dudes?
Well, FTR, I'll tell you in a second, but FTR.
Nobody knows who he is.
FTR was in Ricky the Dragon Steamboat's
class. I know
he was his last match too.
Nobody gives a shit.
Ricky Steamboat says
still a nobody.
Ricky Steamboat says he knows Dax and wants to give him a friendly mention here. He tried to say friendly mention. I thought that was nice. Stokely cuts him off, introduces himself, and receives loud boos. Stokely says Ricky is synonymous with professional wrestling history, then puts over FTR and Brodito's match at the pay-per-view. Cash takes the mic, says that he and Dax were picked by Ricky to be in his last match and that they carried him through it. Dax gets on the mic, says that Ricky trained him 13 years ago, but that he never said anything intelligent in his life. Wow. Mean. What a dick.
Roasted.
Ricky goes full grandpa, says Dax's attitude was in the toilet.
You're a grandpa.
Dax says the only thing he ever taught him was to save his money in the business. But Dax says it's funny that there's no reason he'd be here if it wasn't for the money. Who would have thought they would have been on TBS 13 years later? And who would have thought that Dax would have been better than Ricky ever was? They go nose to nose, and Ricky shoves Dax. Dax tells Ricky to leave. Ricky says that if he wasn't 73, he would kick their ass. But he's going
73.
73.
Looks pretty good for 73.
For real, for 73. But he's going to be a smarter man and leave, but he's attacked on his way out.
He actually bumps a little.
He did. He still got it, bro. He's the Dragon.
He had some good, decent jabs for a 70-year-old man.
FTR is going to pile drive Steamboat, but it's saved when Brodito's music hits and they come down and beat up FTR. Bandito 21 plexes Cash. Brody takes him out of the ring with a clothesline. Ricky punches Dax, and he bumps before they can get their hands on Stokely. Cash pulls Stokely out of the ring and saves him. Brodito with Steamboat stand tall before their tag team title match with FTR at Full Gear. What do you think? What do you think? Who's going to win that? Who's going over next Saturday? Who's going over?
I have no clue about either one of these people, really. I don't even know anything about Brodito. I'm going to go with the good guys, probably, though.
Okay.
I don't know anything about any of those people.
All right, guys.
That's crazy.
Now we're on to the main event of the evening. So, yeah, the main event is the men's blood and guts match, and Darby starts.
He's a fucking cornball.
He has a big pop, though. They love him.
Yeah, I mean, he is sick. Like, he takes some crazy bumps and does a lot of crazy damage. I mean, that was fucking insane.
Yeah,
right there.
That's nuts.
But it's just like he's just always doing too much.
He is.
Like he
He
couldn't just come out with a kendo stick. He's got to come out with a skateboard.
Yeah,
he's got to come out
kid.
with like an oxygen tank.
You've seen this kid many a times, bro. He's like the classic kid from school who's doing everything.
That literally didn't hurt.
That literally didn't hurt at all. Out of here. All right. So Wheeler Yuta's next. The go away boos start. So these aren't even like boos because he's a part of it. Like a heel faction. It's like, dude, just do something. Like, you know, he talking about a cornball. This guy right here. He tries to be tough as like, you know, but I mean, maybe he's doing his job well. Who knows? But he needs to get a better body. I mean, he looks like some Joe Schmo.
Nothing looks right on him. His hair and beard and
he's a cornball, guys. I mean, what can we say? So Darby dropkicks.
Is he even Asian?
I don't know what he is.
His name sounds Asian.
Might be like Filipino or something. Darby dropkicks Yuta on the outside, but Yuta cuts him off. Continues a beatdown before inevitably throwing Darby back in the cage to start the match. They fight for a bit. Then Orange Cassidy's next, who comes out as the second part of the babyface team. He knows he throws his backpack in the ring, and we're assuming there's some kind of weapons in the bag.
Oh, he just hit your move, dude. Little sunshine flip off the skateboard.
Oh, dude, listen. Oh, he broke his board, bro. His penny board. He probably picked that up. It's probably an Ocean Pacific. He probably got that at Walmart right before here.
Oh, yeah. Does it really have pennies on it?
I think it's got tax.
In it, but not sticking out of it. So what the fuck?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Is it sticking out of it?
I think it's supposed to be. Maybe you weren't supposed to see. It's gimmicked.
Oh, I have no clue.
He's probably under the gigging, I think. I think that's what you
know. Also, it's the top of it. It doesn't have grip tape on it. It's like
It's
painted black to look like it's got grip tape.
Oh my God, you're right. They're not even actually taxed. Wait, hang on. Hold on.
Did you notice the grip tape too? It's not. It's just painted black.
Really?
Grip tape would do way more damage than those tags.
Back. Yeah.
Have you got his hit? That is crazy. That move.
Let me look. Let me investigate.
I bet the trucks and stuff don't even. That's why they fell apart. They're probably just glued on there.
It's just a completely gimmick penny board, bro. You corny, bro. You're not even actually tough.
The grip tape would do way more damage.
Oh, that's so sad.
Some grip tape, dude. That'd rip the shit out of somebody.
Look at that.
Oh, where'd the blood come from?
I'm out, man. Come on, y'all killing me now. I thought you were supposed to be scary, bro. Anyways, whatever.
Any man with leggings on, you can't trust.
You can't trust a guy in jean shorts and leggings, bro. Orange Cassidy enters the match, goes to do a signature glasses takeoff.
Fucking motherfucker.
But immediately snaps his glasses and uses them to stab Wheeler Yuta in the head. They fight for a bit and the countdown starts. The Death Riders intro, but it's Daniel Garcia. His song rules, but this guy's outfit is fucking insane, dude. He's wearing a hoodie, fucking and one shorts.
And like a
fucking
health mask. Not even a cool mask.
What the fuck is he thinking, dude? Like, this guy looks like shit. He's going to wear that outfit out in the ring and big baggy-ass shorts. Bro, you look corny. You look goofy. Bro, you look like your mom dressed you. Anyways, whatever, man. What do I know? I guess a guy on the internet, right?
It's crazy. Is he...
He looks like he was headed to the store real quick to pick up like some Swishers or something.
Yeah,
he looked like he was just running in real quick somewhere. He's picking up a frozen pizza or something.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Everything these heels do, I said, looks like shit. No violence or no sense of urgency. But Orange Cassidy isn't better. Like he isn't much better with like none of this shit looks like it hurts. Like
just the cornball cheesy shit I can't take.
Like how do you guys like? I get you guys are small.
Here's Darby Allin on this damn Sharpie board.
I mean, like, but you're supposed to be like, can you not lay this shit in anymore at all? I mean, at all? I get it, guys. I get it.
He is like a touchy.
You guys are all friends backstage. I get it.
A lot of waiting. Have you noticed that? In this match, there's waiting, and I don't like it. Especially if there's a spot. I think somebody jumps on top of the cage on top of everybody.
These guys are like,
a lot of waiting, dude. I hate the waiting. Waiting for somebody to land on you is fucking pussy.
I wrote that Darby's the best in these four guys, which is crazy. Let's listen to this.
He is, honestly. He's not a bad wrestler. I just don't like his gimmick of, I don't even know, being orange.
True.
Being orange or whatever it is. Like being cool is what it is.
Yeah. But they come back from commercial and the countdown starts. Mark Briscoe's music hits. No Mark Briscoe. Cut to the back. Renee says something has happened. Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong follow Renee into the locker room where they find Mark Briscoe on the floor being attended to by trainers.
I didn't like him a month ago, but I like him now.
Yeah.
He grows on you.
He does grow on you. You'll see him a couple times and you're like, okay.
He reminds me of like Spike Dudley, kind of.
Well, he's got a big match. I think he's going to have to win at Full Gear. I think he's a must-win situation, so we'll see. O'Reilly asks Roddy what they're going to do, and Roddy says that you stay with Mark, and I'll go to the ring. Roddy saving me from these jobbers, bro. Finally, after 8 minutes of suffering through Darby, Orange, and Yuta and Garcia. So Roddy comes out. He's the fucking man. Backbreaker, after backbreaker after backbreaker.
Didn't he used to be in WWE?
He did. He just been in NXT, and he was the man there and is the man still, bro.
How is he not a world champion somewhere? Like a real wrestling kind of deal.
He's the Messiah of the backbreaker. That's his gimmick. He's the man. So Claudio comes out.
A lot cooler name than Orange Cassidy. The Messiah of the Backbreaker. That's a cool nickname.
Yeah, he's a badass dude. And I mean, like I said, I don't know how he's not a champion wherever he's at, but whatever. I mean, keep doing you, bro. You're the man.
Kind of looks like a mouse in the face, though.
True.
Whatever.
So Claudio comes out next. Orange is choking Claudio out in the ring. Garcia and Yuta think about going to help him, but they stop because they see Claudio is no-selling this shit. He's about to kill him. So Claudio presses Darby across the ring. Or maybe that was Darby. You get it. There's no in between shit here with Claudio, and Garcia and Yuta. Like, no one has facials. Nobody's like selling anything.
You can't even see this one dude's fucking face.
I know, and it's like, bro, if you
shave the beard, you stupid fuck.
Like that spot where they're waiting because they see that Claudio has him, like he sees he's in danger, but he's got it. You know what I mean? You could be like, wait, we don't have to go in there. They just they start walking and they just stop. No, like nobody's like no sense of urgency, no fucking facials, no emotion, bro. How you guys on the second biggest company in the world? You know what I mean? Claudio presses Darby across the rings. O'Reilly is next. He comes out after the count. O'Reilly comes out and he's doing some weak ass kicks, to be honest, but he's the man. Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong, they're a tag team. They're the man. I mean, they're both the man. The tag team's cool as hell. In NXT, they were cool as fuck. Orange Cassidy flare bumps in between the cage and the ring.
Darby falls down into the cage of the ring.
It looks nasty. There's a couple of nasty spots. He wasn't
supposed to do that. Maybe he was.
There's a couple of nasty spots where they get hung up in between the ring and the cage.
I don't know if I was even close to the mic just then.
That's all right. See, somebody hits a pile driver on Darby, and they go into the break. I don't even know who did it because I was writing it down so fast. Claudio presses Darby into the cage, and his head snaps on the ropes. But before you can even think about anything like about him snapping his head against the ropes or that nasty bump he took, the camera immediately cuts to Wheeler Yuta doing some mediocre German fucking suplex on the other side of the ring. And this is all in the commercial, but he just fucking threw him into the fucking cage. It was all during the commercial. Like, why are you doing this? Claudio pressing Orange on the other side of the cage after they come back from the commercial. The countdown starts. Moxley's next. The crowd reacts all right. He comes out. He has a fork.
A fork, dude.
He's got a fork. He thinks he's New Jack.
Yeah.
Kyle tries to shoot a single leg and gets gouged with the fork multiple times. Then proceeds to take Roddy out with the fork. Darby hits 6 elbows on Mox, but Mox is still standing, and then hits the ropes for a springboard coffin drop. But Mox stabs him in the back, dude, with the fork. Crazy, right?
John Moxley's insane.
He starts raking the back of Darby with the fork and gives the fork over to Garcia, who then also rakes Darby's back. They throw Darby in between the ring and the cage, like we were talking about a second ago. Kyle O'Reilly at this point is bleeding crazy. Like, he is like a stuffed hog. He's not even in we're watching it right now, but he's not even in the match yet. You'll see in a second. Moxley leaves the cage in the middle of it. What the fuck? Gets the trash from the first match at ringside and brings it into the ring. Renee comes over the God mic and says that Don Callis took out Mark Briscoe. They stump pile drive Darby on broken glass, drag him through it, go into the commercial break. Kyle O'Reilly at this point looks as if he's been killed and brought back to life. Darby has glass sticking out of his back. Yuta has a bad haircut. Moxley still hasn't taken off his vest.
Yuta's a fucking idiot.
So at this point, he's in the middle of this. He hasn't taken off his vest. I'm like, this dude's taking some kind of nasty bump. He's going to kill himself.
John Moxley walks around like a fucking homeless dude. Like,
he really does like a deranged homeless dude. Like, you would see him on the street, maybe cross the street. Maybe that's what he wants to go for, though. So Mox has a barbed wire. Mox has a barbed wire baseball bat and hits Roddy in the midsection. Then Kyle O'Reilly fires up, but eats the barbed wire baseball bat shot. O'Reilly, fantastic bleeder. Come look at him, bro. He looks like he's dying, dude, and I love it. Let's see. Mox rakes Roddy on the cage. Claudio big swings Orange Cassidy, then hits the sharpshooter. Mox poses on the ropes, then finally removes his vest, so I'm like, okay, maybe his ass isn't taking any bumps into no glass or nothing. Darby starts climbing the cage, and then as the show comes back on the air. By the way, all that I just mentioned in the commercial break. So anybody at home that was watching didn't see any of that. Darby's climbing the cage as the show comes back on the air. And then Darby coffin drops from the center top of the cage and takes out everyone. Next comes out Pac. And
this coffin drop thing is pretty cool.
The coffin drop thing is cool. I can't lie. And no one else does it. You know,
I think it's just because they're all too scared. I mean, I would be too scared.
So Pac comes out, and I don't know why. Like I was mentioning, nobody has any sense of urgency, bro. Everybody comes out and they're slow walking, and they're aura farming, bro, and they're trying to get you to be like, look at this fucking dude, how cool he is. Now, granted, Pac is all of 5'2", and he is jacked to the fucking gills, dude. So Pac enters, does some flippy shit into a rebound German suplex. O'Reilly tries to fight off Pac, but it's too much. Kyle's getting his blood all over everyone, all over the ring, all over Pac especially. Yuta gets the key, hides it away in his tights, and I don't think this has ever paid off. I'm not too sure. He gets the key, and then later he uses the bolt cutters to cut it open.
I guess to hide it so they couldn't come.
True, maybe you're right. There's a table set up in the hard cam side corners in both rings.
Two solid ass tables.
Out hobbles Mark Briscoe with a chair and bolt cutters. The chain that's holding the cage together, I'm gonna drop a picture right here. Looks like Hulk Hogan's chain from WCW when he didn't have. Have you seen that picture? He has he didn't have a chain right at the time. Everybody was wearing them, and obviously the TVs were bad, but nowadays you can see it. And he's wearing fucking paper clips around his neck as a chain.
I've not seen that.
Dude, let's see if I can pull it up real quick.
Them long staples.
I want to pull it up.
Yeah, long paper clips, dude.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. It literally looked like that, though. That's what the chain looked like.
Somebody came up with that as he was going out the damn door.
He was like, I need a chain. His must have broke or something.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
No, he thought of that instant. He was like, I need a chain now.
No, this is the best we got, buddy.
I was right about the people that's bleeding the most are more of the side characters.
But Kyle O'Reilly does he not look good with all that blood, or am I wrong?
It looks disgusting.
Briscoe enters the ring, house of fire, gets cut off by Mox with the bat, throws him to the outside, leaves the cage, throws a toolbox in, tries to enter the cage again. But Yuta's on the outside and pulls Briscoe out. How the fuck is Yuta on the outside? I don't know either, bro. I don't know how any of these people are outside. It doesn't show it. We're just supposed to know.
Oh, Cesaro's insane. I don't know. It's not his name, but that is his name.
He is the man, and he should have been world champion by now. Still not. Insane, right? Crazy. Orange Cassidy opens the toolbox, throws miscellaneous tools out into the ring. Roddy does a 10-count punch in the corner with a chain. They're in the fucking commercial break again. They're in all this crazy shit. O'Reilly holding a barbed wire bat against Garcia's face. The camera cuts to Briscoe on the outside. When it comes back, Garcia is now on offense with no color, no nothing. He has the fucking barbed wire bat on his face. Cuts away, comes back. Now he's on offense. No blood, no nothing. Just whatever. All right, just get fucked, I guess. Garcia exits the cage and saves Yuta from being put on the table by Briscoe. Briscoe suplexes Garcia on the floor and puts him on the table. Then goes up the cage. Holy fuck, he went all the way to the top because I thought he was just going to do a little splash off the side. I thought he was going to jump off the fucking top of the cell.
I did too.
But he did not.
Who is this guy?
Pac?
Didn't he used to be in WWE
He's
too?
Neville. Yeah.
Okay. He looks entirely different.
He
He's
cut
on all the
off.
steroids.
He's yoked, dude.
He's on all the steroids.
He is geared out of his mind, boy.
I fell asleep about this before this.
Well, you didn't see most of the nice shit in this.
I seen the end. I rewatched the end.
Yeah.
But I didn't. This guy's not really.
He's a good wrestler.
Why is he not fucking in the shit more?
He's 5'2".
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so you can't put him
and absolutely jacked.
Wide as hell, though.
Yeah.
Wide as hell.
I get it.
So, yeah, I thought he was going to jump off the top of the cell, but he's on top of the cage. Garcia rolls off the table, and O'Reilly comes out of the cage, and he looks like the Walking Dead. Puts Garcia in an armbar, and now the announcers are telling me that this is Falls Count Anywhere. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, they're making shit up.
They're making shit up as they go. This is now, how the fuck would this match be Falls Count Anywhere if the idea is you're locked in the cage?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyways, Yuta and Briscoe on the top of the cage. Yeah, boo spot. Briscoe gets it better and finally drops him after 14 forearms. Briscoe drops a carabiner down to Kyle, and they wrap it around 4 chairs as he pulls them to the top. Barely, because it almost gets caught around the truss around the top of the cage. Yuta grabs a chair, but Briscoe has his back turned.
This is a cool spot.
Grabs a chair, but Briscoe has his back turned. And Yuta doesn't do anything. He just waits.
Chair shot?
Yeah. He waits until Briscoe turns all the way around. They sword fight with the chairs. Briscoe wins the sword fight and hits Yuta in the back with a chair. Briscoe goes for a J Drilla on the top, but Yuta low blows Briscoe. But Briscoe is still up and Yuta's down. So he gets a low blow, but Briscoe doesn't take a bump. It's insane what these guys do. They pan out as far as possible, and Yuta hits Briscoe in the head with a chair as hard as possible, looked like. But
it was a
it looked good.
Chair shot.
But they made sure to pan out as far as possible so you couldn't see it. And this is the final break spot here. They're going into the final commercial break. The camera pans over everyone in the match. O'Reilly's bleeding out. Pac has a shank in his hand. Moxley has a staple gun. Daniel Garcia clamps a wrench on O'Reilly's ear. Yuta and Briscoe are still fighting on the top. Now I'm starting to think somebody's getting thrown off at this thing.
Dude, Briscoe would be the guy.
Yeah, exactly. O'Reilly tries to fire up on the Death Riders, but winds up getting choked by Garcia with a chain. We're back from commercial, so everyone's watching on TBS missed all of that stuff. So Yuta sets up Briscoe for the J Drilla on top of the cage, but Briscoe reverses it into his own, and the announcers call for the official to go to the top of the cage to count the pin. Hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck?
I've never seen a referee climb to the top of
yeah. And what is this, the video game, dude? Get the fuck out of here.
Do that in the
No, I know.
games.
It's insane, dude. Briscoe starts his descent down, but Pac meets him on the outside at the bottom. Now this cage is starting to seem a bit irrelevant because everybody's outside, and we could just have an anarchy in the arena or something like that.
And they all end up back in there anyway.
Right.
It's fucking ridiculous.
So here comes Darby out of the cage now. But he's attacked by a returning Gabe Kidd.
Who?
And he has a cattle prod. He's using a cattle prod. He stuns. He stuns Darby with the cattle prod.
Another gimmick.
Yep. And they take Darby to the top of the ramp. Back in the ring, Garcia had Orange Cassidy in a sleeper. When Orange Cassidy puts his hands in his pockets to start his comeback, Orange Cassidy drop kicks Garcia, but Claudio bear hugs him, and Moxley staples his hands into his pockets. Back to the ramp. I was like, and I wrote here, are you having a hard time following all this? Because I am. And that's what I wrote, because this match is like fucking all over the place.
Yeah. That's why I said I don't like these kind of matches. There's too much shit going on.
Kid and Pac have two tables set up near the entranceway, and Pac starts to scale the tunnel. Kid wraps a belt around Darby's neck, and Pac pulls him to the top of the tunnel by his throat. Darby starts to fight back on Pac, but Kid starts to scale to the top. Darby kicks him down the ladder. Pac takes advantage, and Kid runs to the back and comes back out with lighter fluid.
Of course.
Lights the tables on fire, and Pac fucking military press.
Forget about this.
Pac fucking military presses Darby through both tables.
And then his ass caught on fire a little bit.
He caught on fire, and he tried to roll it, and it still was on fire.
Yeah.
So Darby's on fire, and he stopped, drops, and rolls. Holy shit chants. On commentary, Bryan Danielson is he is upset with what he is seeing. He obviously didn't know what was going to happen, and now he says, "What are we even doing?" Man? That's what he says. That happens. He literally goes, "What are we even doing?" Just like that, dude.
That's how I feel. Dude. Like, what the hell is going on?
That's perfect. I agree with Bryan Danielson. Yuta and Daniel Garcia have Roderick held back in the first ring, and in the opposite ring, Moxley is choking O'Reilly with a chain. When the ref asks Kyle if he wants to quit, but he gives Moxley the bird. One last act of defiance. Yuta and Daniel Garcia make strong watch as Claudio wraps a chair around Kyle's neck. They're going to break Kyle O'Reilly's neck. These bastards, like they did Will Ospreay. Orange Cassidy rolls in the ring, kips up, rips his stapled hands out of his pockets, and Orange punches Moxley. Roddy
12 times.
Yeah, Roddy flying knee to Claudio. Flying knee to Daniel Garcia. Camera cuts to the outside where Briscoe has Pac on the steps. He then fisherman suplexes Pac through a table that's been set up on the outside. Hey, who would have known it got set up because we didn't see it? On the inside, Orange Cassidy hits another orange punch on Moxley. Get used to it because there's a couple more coming. In the other ring, Roddy throws Daniel Garcia face first into the table in the corner, but it doesn't break. Now, Roderick Strong is going to have a bad time with these tables, okay? He's the only guy who gets to use the tables, and he doesn't use one correctly one time. Orange Cassidy, another orange punch to Moxley, still doesn't bump. Roderick Strong tries to double underhook facebuster Yuta into the other corner's table. As I said, this is like some kind of WWE Games OMG moment. It doesn't break either. Roderick then tries tossing Yuta through it. Fuck it, no funny business this time. It actually breaks. Finally.
Yeah, solid ass tables.
Finally. Orange Cassidy's in the other ring with Claudio, and he's setting up Mox for one more orange punch, but he's goozled by Claudio. Claudio goes for a chokeslam, but is distracted by Roddy. Claudio still has Orange Cassidy goozled when he brushes off Roderick Strong. He sends Orange into the ropes for a pop-up European uppercut, but Orange reverses with his orange punch, dude. This is the 6th orange punch. Is this move beating any fucking body? Claudio
It's a fucking goof.
Claudio staggers and Roddy spears him into the ring's corner table. But wouldn't you know it, this table does not break. Roddy's been 0 for 3 on clean table breaks. Moxley is still stun locked in the ropes when Orange hits the ropes to deliver one last final orange punch. Moxley staggers, falls backwards into the first ring, but his ankle is picked by Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly has the ankle lock in. In the other ring, Roddy and Orange Cassidy finally put Claudio through the unbroken table with a double spear. Moxley counters the ankle lock into a crossface, but O'Reilly counters into an armbar, but quickly changes it to the ankle lock, and this time Moxley is over the broken glass. Moxley's in pain. He's screaming. He's bloody. He tries to push himself away from the glass, but it's going in his hands. He can't get away. He questions it. He realizes he's defeated. He taps out. He's defeated by Kyle O'Reilly. He loses. Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Mark Briscoe defeat the Death Riders in blood and guts. This match was 54 minutes and 8 seconds.
I think the women's match was better.
The women's match was more coherent, truthfully, which is like something wild.
I was also surprised the dude tapped.
They're doing obviously the story that they're going to lose. He's going to lose the faith of the Death Riders. I mean, is that going to be good? We'll see how it plays out because Daniel Garcia just joined.
Well, he sucks anyway.
So, I mean, he does look like a fucking Walmart employee, to be honest.
Yeah, he does.
So, we'll see.
He looks like the dude is hanging out outside the pharmacy waiting for you to walk out with your pills.
He looks like a guy who really would ask you for a smoke, for real.
Smoke.
I mean, it was a good show. Better than I thought it would be. Enough that we wanted a review on it because we weren't thinking about it. We didn't know. But we decided it was good enough and we would do it for you all. Guys, let us know what you think down in the comments. Any final words from Athen on this one?
This one was a lot better than I thought. Tony Storm needs to wear a better outfit next time.
We'll petition for that, guys. We'll put it up there and we'll see.
But all around, it was a good show.
Guys,
it's just a little long, and I don't really like these topics.
The matches did go longer than I would have expected, but because it was a TV special.
I think they were just doing just everything. Everybody had to get their spot in.
Yeah,
you know,
and it was a 2.5 hour show. The shows are normally 2 hours. So I didn't know it was 2.5 hours. So when they went over like by 30 minutes, I was like, damn, they must be paying a lot of money. But I guess they already worked that deal out or something. So yeah. Everybody got their shit in, though. Nobody went home fucking starved. I know that. But, guys, we appreciate you guys tapping in. We're going to be back in a week's time for our AEW Full Gear review. Thank you for tuning into our AEW Blood and Guts review. If you guys want to leave us a comment on this, tell us how you feel, go ahead and drop it. Follow us on the Twitter, the Wrestlin Radio. Guys, we are out here. Final words from Athen. Anything you want to talk about, plug? Anything you want to bring up to him? Leave him hanging with till next time. We'll be back in a week.
Nothing. That was it. Besides,
well, perfect, guys. This episode was brought to you by. Oh, don't knock the mic over. This episode is brought to you by
Prozac.
Guys, do you have heartburn? Is that what that's for?
I don't know. I thought it was like an antidepressant.
Damn.
Maybe not.
Well, maybe it is. It was brought to you by that. Guys, tune in next time. See you in a week. Other than that, take care of yourself. Be good. Thank you for tuning in to Athen and Trey's Wrestling Radio.